video. Today I'm going to talk about how you can run the Fibonacci series code on Python. I use PyCharm. I'm using PyCharm, and these are all the files which I've created. I'll probably do another video to let you explore each of my files. There are quite a few of them, but I'm using Schrodinger right now to make the Fibonacci series. Now the first thing which I do while making a new file is I import the two basic modules, the math module and the random module, because who knows when you might need them. Okay, now let me just define the function which I need. Series n. Okay, yeah, and I'll just write over here what this function is going to do, because you need to have a clear idea what you want the function to do. First, n Fibonacci numbers. Alright, now let's define the output is equal to empty array dot append 0 and array dot append 1 for the first two numbers for the Fibonacci series. And then now if we have, well, I usually start by giving some basic conditions like if n is equal to 1, then return 0. If n is equal to 2, return 0, 1. Alright, now the main programming thing comes. If n is greater than 2. Alright, what is the Fibonacci series? I'll just write that down over here. Okay, so fi of n is equal to fi of n minus 1 plus fi of n minus 2. That's the basic definition of Fibonacci series. Is the definition of a recurrence series. It's hard to say that word. Alright, so how do we use that? Okay, so let's take f is equal to, we have to make a recurrence, and how are we going to do it? Yeah, we have to keep appending to the array. Okay, so for I in range 2, n. Okay, one more thing, I'm not a very experienced programmer, so like how most programmers like just write the code and they know what the output is, I can't do that. My programming is based on debugging and running a lot of times to see if my output is correct. So let's see if this is correct in the end. Okay, so for I in range 2, n, ar dot append ar I minus 1 plus ar I minus 2. Okay, so we have got each ith term in the Fibonacci series. Alright, after we're done with that, let's take this loop and return array. Let's see if this works. Print Fibonacci series of 3. Run Schrodinger, and 0, 1, 1. That's pretty good till now. 5. And yes, we're getting 5 elements. Yes, the code works. Okay, let's make it go. Let's think big. And I'm going to assume that's 50. That looks pretty big. See how far we can go. 2 to the power 20. That's thinking far ahead and it's taking time. Okay, ditch it. Let's just go with 2 to the power 10 and run. Stop and rerun. Right. Okay, these are big series. It took so many lines. Started off well and boom. And that's how the Big Bang happened. Now we know. Alright. Now the main reason for me to write the series is I want to find out the golden ratio without using any math. So how are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to define another function, golden underscore ratio, and n finding golden ratio. Okay, over here we just trying to get n as big as possible so we can get as close as possible to the golden ratio. And I think I'll make it an array to see how fast it converges. So array is equal to empty for I in range 1 comma, let's see how we're going to do it. Array dot append, wait, I'll add one more variable. G is equal to, G for golden ratio, G is equal to Fibonacci series of n plus 1th nth term, which is the last term. Okay, see how that's going to be. So if you take Fibonacci series of n, 1 second, we'll take n is equal to 5 in this example. 1 2 3 4 5, these are the terms which we have. Okay, this is how I program. I do everything manually. So if we have Fibonacci series of n is equal to 5, it's going to be 6 terms, sorry. Okay, that's going to be till here. Okay, and if we take 5 of that, 0 1 2 3 4 5, so that's giving the 5th term of the series. Most people consider 0 as the 0th term. Okay, and divided by Fibonacci series n minus 1, and that's why we started from n is equal to 1 and not n is equal to 0. And we need a ratio, so put a float, otherwise it will give an integer. Okay, so array dot append G. Okay, let's see if it works. Return array, print, oops, golden ratio. Oh wait, no, I realized the problem. I is I plus 1 and I sorry, golden ratio 5, and run. Oh right, yeah. Okay, because Fibonacci f of 0 is, well, 0. Oops. Yep, now it's working. We can't keep this 0. Okay, going towards 1.5. It is 1.5 over here. Okay, let's try till 50 seems okay. 1.61, 1.618. The golden ratio is approximately, we are approximately equal to 1.619 something. 500 all right. Okay, so maybe it's equal to 1.618 something. Well, the exact value of golden ratio we can calculate. It is root 5 minus 1 by 2. This is and this is where the math function comes. Like I told you, it can come in anytime, anywhere. By 2, and you can see how close we are to the answer. This is the goal. Oh, 0 points. I'll just copy paste this over here. And let's see how close we are. 1. Wait, no, that doesn't seem right. Plus 1, should be plus 1. Yeah, it's plus 1. I'm making way too many mistakes today. But that's what programming is, making mistakes until you can debug it out. Okay, so 1.618033988749749895. That's very accurate. Very accurate. Okay, I'm gonna make one video to prove the golden ratio is equal to 1.618 or root 5 plus 1 by 2 by maths, by proper math, not by computer Python. Okay, that's pretty cool. Anyways, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.